Hey guys, welcome back to Mighty Dubia Feeders. I'm Michelle. This is Tator Tot. Oh, he sees these bugs. He sees the beetles for the mealworms. So I just wanted to quickly come on here and show you guys just our little system. We're just getting going here on this system for not superworms. I'm sorry, we do superworms also, but this is mealworms I'm going to just show you today. And look at Tator Tot. He's like, I just gave you a fresh salad, sir, and probably about 15 of these already. You are so extra. Are you just so extra cute? Yes, you are, Tator Tot. So let me just quickly give you a little tour of our mealworm system here. And I have went ahead and already removed the top closure to the top closure portions that Geo had made to cover up, so they really cannot escape out of here. They would have to be super beetles to do that, so they don't climb out, but just for precaution kind of thing, he made some coverings to go on that. There is a top covering to this, but he's made them for each tray. And so I've already removed those, and I'll show you what those, well, here's one that I didn't remove, so you can kind of see what it looks like. And it's just fitting on there on top. And it's got little holes for ventilation, so I'll show you more of those in a second. All right, but let's take a peek inside. Somebody wants to just sit in there. Right, Tator Tot? You would just love to sit in there. Look at you. You're so cute. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to show you this here. Let's get started. But first, I wanted to show you my kitty cat. That's Ginger Rose. She's so sweet. She's really so good with our dog, Moose, who is a German short-haired pointer. And she's very good with Tator Tot. She doesn't try to attack him or anything, and I thought I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone, and I'm gonna give him a nice soaking bath in indirect sunlight. Well, I guess he's in direct sunlight, but you know what I mean. In the house, he's kind of indirect. But so killing two birds with one stone. So here is our mealworm. If you want a more detailed video, Geo is going to put one together in a little bit, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So the first three trays here, okay, contain the adult type of Darkling Beetles that are, so the black ones are the mature ones, and they are the ones that are mature to reproduce. And let's see if I can zoom in on a few of them so you can really take a look at them. So the black ones are sexually mature, and what they do is they mate and they lay eggs inside of here. And so we have three set, and they've really buried themselves in here. They were all up on top earlier eating, and some of them are still eating. And so you can see here, let's see if this one, oh here, they're still eating in this one, and then they bury themselves. So we have three of these, and what we basically do is that as they start, they go through, the mealworm goes through a metamorphosis, and it turns into a pupa, and I'll show you some examples of those. And then after that, it turns into these Darkling Beetles. And so in this third drawer I'm going to show you, you can tell the difference between the colors. So you see how some are lighter, and let's see if I can find a very light one. I know I saw one earlier that Geo had just put in here, but when they first come out of that pupa stage, they're very, very, very light, much lighter than that, almost white, like a cream color. And then slowly they turn into this light brown and then darker brown. You can see the differences in these brown colors, right? And then once they get into the black, they are mature and they can breed. So here is our three top bins are breeding. And so what happens is, as every few weeks we have to clean these out. Well, not really clean them out because they lay eggs. There's eggs in all of these, and they're pretty microscopic and you can't really see them. They're very, very hard to see. And so what we do is Geo sifts these every few weeks, and he puts a tray with a completely different tray with new wheat bran in it, and he transfers these beetles back into a new one, and he takes this old tray, for example this one, and he pours the wheat bran that the bugs were in. Like so right now he would pour the same wheat bran back in here after he transferred the beetles, and that is because they eat the eggs. Yep, they'll eat their eggs when they're hungry, and they'll eat the pupa. So in here you can see this is we got some mealworms in here. I'll take this tray out so you can see it a little bit better in the sunlight. Hi Tator Tot, still enjoying his bath. He's so cute. So here you can see some pupa. I'll show you up close. You see the white little alien looking guys? And they're kind of cute. They just like twirl their little bodies, still move around. They still move around with them, their little tail, but they look like little aliens. So the beetles will eat the eggs, and the beetles will eat these guys in that pupa stage. So you want to get out the beetles and, move them. And so this pupa stage, the next one is they'll turn into the white beetle. And so as soon as if we see any beetles in here, and I saw one earlier, then we'll move them. We'll move them to one of the trays with the light brown darkling beetles. So we do have a specific tray that is only for, so we have a few of these trays, and I just feed Tator Tot from here. And we're almost at that point where we have thousands of them now, and we're getting to that point where, oh, here's a good example of how they hatch. Well, hatch is not the right word, but you know what I mean, metamorphosis. So here is a black beetle. So we're gonna need to take that out of here because he will eat the pupa, these little guys right here. And I saw a white, oh, here we go. Let me see if I can find it on here. Here we go. See this beetle here? So this one just turned into it, and it's on its back. See if I can help it. Turn over, guy. There we go. But see how much lighter it is? And so when we see them, we're going to have to take them out of there when we see them. So after I'm done, I will take them out of there because they're like, yummy, you guys are our meals. But here we have carrots, we feed them vegetables, and this is wheat bran. And Geo will be, in the weeks ahead, putting another video together that if you're interested in starting your own, it is quite a process, so it's not for everybody, and it is easier just to buy them. But if you kind of like to do it as a hobby or to whatever, save money. So this is our other, so Geo got this, and the reason it's raised like this, and you can see some beetles down there. There we go. So what happens is they become beetles like such. See the white, the difference? So that brown one's been there for a little bit. But they'll fall off the edge as they explore, and that helps to prevent them from eating the pupa. So in this one will eventually transfer these guys up to the bin or the tray that has the lighter colored beetles. But as you can see, it came out of that one. See that little crusty thing next to the left of it? That's where it just came from. And I don't have a mealworm time lapse, but I have a superworm time lapse of its metamorphosis from the pupa stage into the beetle stage, and it is really cool, and they are much bigger. They look very similar to these, and this is just another type of darkling beetle, but of course the superworm beetle is much bigger, so y'all can check that out. It's under the Superworm Mealworm playlist or whatever if you want to see that. It's just a 2-minute time lapse, and it's really cool. Okay, just had to do a timeout and put Tator Tot back here so he can be under his lights so he can get warm again. And we're gonna get back to the beetles, right? We're gonna show them all the babies. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. You stay here, Tator Tot. I just also wanted to point out, these are the tops that Geo made. I will have him in another video when he has a chance, like a how to put together this for mealworms. But these are, I just want to kind of show you. That's kind of what we put on top, and it's ventilated because of the holes. I honestly don't know how he made these or if he bought them or what. I'm assuming he probably bought them like this and cut them. It looks like he cut them. All right, let me just show you lastly the few tubs that we have babies in. So they're very, very small and microscopic. So as you can see, I'm just going to come real close and I'm going to try to show you them. It doesn't look like much is happening in there, right? But let's try underneath here and see if we see any action happening. You can see movement. You see them? It's really easy to see them when the sun is shining like that. They're so small, so you just barely try to touch stuff because you don't want to take any of the babies out of there, get stuck on your hands. Let's see if there's any babies to see over here. I think they're on top there. You see them moving around? So this tub has, or tray has, thousands in it, and it's not even that big, but it has thousands of those babies in here. And that's why we have to take the adults out, because if you don't do that, they'll eat them. So let's see if we see any more in here before I let you guys go. See if we see any bigger ones, because they're microscopic small. See if we see any bigger ones. I think in that top tray is the ones that are going to be the bigger ones, because they're the oldest ones. So these ones are much smaller, a little harder to see, but they're in there moving stuff around. You can see them a little bit. And then we have a few more trays of those. And so like you can see, he just puts the lid on it like that. Okay guys, I'm gonna close out this video in just a second, but first I want to show you Tator Tot getting some of these awesome mealworms. So let's feed him before we go. See what he's gonna do. You see them? Oh yes you do. I know, I'm not teasing you. I'm putting them on there and we're gonna give them to you. He's like, Mom, you've had this trays next to me and I can see the beetles and I can see everything. No fair, Mom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them here on a salad. And let's let him eat them. Was that good, Tator Tot? Are those yummy? Oh, did you get a carrot? Good boy. Oh, you got some lettuce. That's why I put them on there. Haha, you're getting your vegetables. Yeah. If you guys want to see how I put salads together, it's not brain surgery or any rocket science, but there are some key things that we should really be doing for our reptiles and dragons when it comes to especially getting a pickier dragon to eat their veggies. So I've done a video on that, and I'll link it above if you guys are interested in watching that. And I've also done a video on how to bathe, like sunbathe your beardy outside, temperatures, all of that good stuff, for how long, if you're interested in that. I'll link it above too, as well as in the description box. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching today. I hope that you found this video educational and just fun to watch. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you did. And we have so many more things coming out. We're going to go to a reptile show probably, I think it's next weekend actually, not this weekend, but next weekend. We're going to be doing a lot of filming there and interviewing of the vendors. So make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, we invite you to head on over to our website if you're in need of feeders. We have Dubia roaches, mealworms, of course, superworms, and later we have a colony that we've started of discoids, so those will be available in the future. It's mightydubiafeeders.com. All right, you guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Say bye, Tator Tot. Bye. Did you eat all those worms? You did, but keep eating your veggies. Okay, bye, guys.